Governance is exciting, I think. I know I'm a bit of a nerd that way, but I do find it very exciting. And so I encourage anyone who's thinking of running and who is actually successful to really do a good job of understanding it. It makes everything flow much smoother at a council level if you don't cross the line between governance and management.
Well, the running joke is if you have a good grader operator, you'll never get any phone calls. I spend at least a half day a month fielding phone calls on a variety of situations or issues, whether they're county related or not. I definitely deal with at least 4 hours in an entire month fielding those calls. And I think that the important thing is that I'm not solving the problems. I'm working with my staff and my administration, my team to solve those problems. I bring them to their attention. And I also I've always told people, sometimes you may not be able to solve the problems. There may not be a problem there that's being brought to your attention. And you got to be prepared to sometimes say, there's really not much I can do about that. Those are one of the harder conversations to have as an elected official.
So the top of the hourglass is actually the public at the very top, and then the elected council, and then the pinch point is your city manager, and then anything below that is the staff and the operations. So there's a big difference between dictating how frequently to plow the streets or mow the lawns or providing a budget. Your city manager decides, this is my budget and this is the service levels that council has set out. How do I get it done? I don't care how it gets done as long as it gets done.
And really you only have one employee, and that's the CEO. That at the same time you need to have your team, because they will make you successful. You need to work with your administration and your staff to make you successful, because if you're successful, they're successful. Riding for the brand is what we always call it in the county I'm in. Of course, I'm in Stampede country, but you got to ride for the brand. And you got to have each other's back through the whole process too. And I think that you can't cross the paths. You don't want your CEO being political, and you don't want your politicians being like a CEO.
I would just suggest that you set clear guidelines for communication between a councillor, a mayor, and the city manager, and vice versa, and just stick to them.